That's the team we're gonna cheer.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, a rematch in Super Bowl 56, and it should be a good one, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gunn. To my left, Charles Davis. And, Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They can't be any better as we hit the halfway mark. A perfect 7-0 on the year.
And when we looked at this team in August and we looked at the schedule, we thought they had the potential to get off to a hot start. But I don't think either of us expected 7-0.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, they come in off the very rare tie a game ago.
And it'll be interesting to see what their mindset is going into this game. Sometimes that can be a deflator, and sometimes that can just really make you mad and more determined the next time out.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And they will be led out by their 6'4 quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun. Huff.
Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Los Angeles.
Hey! They give to Williams, running right. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down.
Off the play fake. Huff.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. It was Damone Clark. He was in the right spot to break that one up. You talk about this Bengals defense.
They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
Yeah, they pitched a shutout in that game, didn't they? And those don't come around all that often in the NFL. The ability to keep someone out of the end zone and also from kicking one through the post. Well done.
Following the play here, now we've got an injury. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Demetrius Knight with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line.
The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still too much to go. But if he can keep going at the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
19-yard line.
Now Burrow.
A short throw there, pulled in by all.
Oh, nice move. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now it's Burrow.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped. First catch of this game, a big one. Of course, he had the big performance last week when he was AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, but that was so last week, wasn't it? I mean, look at what he's doing now. I think he's trying to exceed what he did in that game and continue to ascend in this season.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
That's another Cincinnati Bengals.
What is that?
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Burrow looking to pass to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete.
Here we go.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Can. Start. 11. Start.
Here's Burrow. Over the middle, it's caught by Chase.
And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD.
Jamar Chase with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bengals go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Rams, nothing.
So this drive spans 7 plays.
And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Rams offense and Puka Nacua ready to take over once more. And he's been one of the main focal points of this unit throughout the season, no doubt. Currently ranked 2nd in the NFL in terms of receptions by a wideout.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Up the middle, it's Williams. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. That is caught. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down. Back to throw. Huff. And that's off the mark, incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger.
Operating from the gun. Huff. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Here is 3rd down and 4.
Come on. Hey.
Again, he'll drop the throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 30. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. They'll fake the jet sweep, but instead of give up the middle to Williams. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. Looking to throw. Huff.
being chased out left. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
Mechie, the man in motion. Williams is into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Lutz with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Catch is made by Marquise Brown.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
14 more yards. That's another Bengals first down.
To the air again, Burrow.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
2nd and 10.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know the funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
1-1, ready?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it, eluding the pressure right.
This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short.
So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now.
Our tour around the NFL starts now. At Mile High, the Broncos at home to take on the Browns. And it's Bo Nix. A 17-yard touchdown pass. The Broncos win this one by 11. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And you got to watch out for this guy, Lamar Jackson. He's got nobody open, so he'll just hot-foot it himself. 7 yards for the touchdown. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Ravens looking to even their mark at 4-4. They lead here at the half. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And this is DJ Giddens. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, each team's been able to manage just one touchdown, 7-7 tied at the half, as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow getting set for this next drive. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. So nothing doing there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. And they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
An inside give, Brown. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
Here we go. Here we go.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force the incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Getting the tough yards and running with their fullback. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Check.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Nick, let's go.
On the jet sweep, here comes Puka. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Off play action. Huff. He's got his man. It's Nakua. And he's going to have a Rams first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Mechie, the man in motion. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. 2nd down and 6 now. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Incomplete.
Let's go now.
It's third down.
Back to throw. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. And they get 10 yards there and convert on third.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
A big play here. Crowd on their feet. 3rd and 4. A quick throw there is incomplete.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
The kick by Lutz is good.
And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
Great slant cut by Chase.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get your reset.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. That's complete to Chase.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Here's 1st down.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile.
And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Here's 1st and 10.
Gun.
Here's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
At the 5-yard line.
On 2.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Here we go.
To throw, Burrow.
And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
10, 19, 18.
He'll look to throw. This ball caught by Mechie.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. This defense so strong all afternoon long. Well executed again there.
This is a group that really functions well off of each other. No matter what the assignment, the other person fills in the exact proper spot. They've made it very, very hard for them to find open places to throw the football.
And, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
10 yards to go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 20-yard line.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So for Cincinnati,
they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign.
and they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles,
Two months in, and the NFL is as unpredictable as ever. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando. This is your weekly recap for Week 8. Lots to get to this week. We start in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Los Angeles Rams. And it's a big play by the Bengals defense. They made their presence felt in a number of ways, including the pass rush, as they get the sack here. From there, let's go up to the Motor City. Let's look in on the Lions. They're playing host to the Las Vegas Raiders. And this is Calvin Austin. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. 58 yards for the score. The Lions get their 6th victory as this win moves them to 6-2 on the season. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle, the Seahawks hosting the Chicago Bears. And it's the Rutgers running back, Kyle Monungai. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports. Halfway home. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen here, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for week number 9. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin in Santa Clara. The Niners at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And it's Rome Odunze. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. Next, let's go to Landover, Maryland, just outside the nation's capital, looking in on the Commanders as they play host to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's the veteran Baker Mayfield. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And this is Jonathan Taylor. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Colts win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. So that'll do it for us and for the first half of the NFL's regular season. It's going fast. Until next week, Scott Hansen saying goodnight from Orlando.